We woke up to another pretty chilly morning for us as we had that freeze warning in effect. There's still a couple of our counties still under that, at least through tomorrow morning down in Tennessee. But for the most part, that's pretty much expired. But don't let that fool you. Even though it is really nice outside, it is still pretty chilly as well. But a live look across the region right now, lots of blue skies, lots of sunshine. We can see the trees even starting to turn color over in Carbondale, but you'll still want to grab that jacket as you head out the door, maybe even layer up some because it's still a bit on the chilly side. Temperatures down into the 40s right now in Illinois, Carbondale at 46, Benton and Marion both at 43, along with Mount Vernon and McLeansboro at 44. So still a pretty chilly start for some of us, a bit warmer over in Kentucky, climbing up to those upper 40s. We have Marion at 47. Paducah and Benton both at 46, and then switching over to Missouri, even warmer than that, almost 50 degrees over in Poplar Bluff and Greenville. But you'll still want to layer up today because we're really not getting a whole lot warmer than that into the afternoon. So the sunshine sticking around. We're still in those 40s, but by lunchtime up into the 50s through the heat of the day and this evening, you're still not really getting out of those 50s. And we have a pretty strong wind coming out of that west right now. So it's breezy. It's a little on the chilly side. So you'll just want to dress for that this afternoon and evening. We are going to warm up though later in the week, slowly but surely at least. So if you're tired of the cold, we get a quick break from it. Then this weekend, above average highs make a return to the region. But radar and satellite right now got a low off to our northeast. That's been funneling in that cooler air to our area. It's also been bringing other states some snow and some other issues. But soon we'll see that pattern switch and it will start to warm up. But for today, still on that chilly side. We see the winds coming in from the north by 1 o'clock up into the 50s. Still lots of sunshine, still staying dry as well. On your way home, still in those 50s. So the heat of the day, really not much higher than about 54 for the highest we're really seeing over down in Paducah. If you're going to be out this evening at 8 o'clock, we're already dipping back down into the 40s. Mount Vernon at 37. A couple of those clouds start to make their way in overnight tonight. Not expecting anything out of that though. Temperatures down into the 30s by 1, and some of us may be down into the 20s by the early morning hours. So you're going to want to dress warm again tomorrow. The good news is we do warm up at least. So if you're kind of tired of the cold, we get a quick break. So that low will continue moving out into the northeast, and that lets some of that warmer air finally start to move in for the weekend. So we're only going to be in the 50s today, 60s tomorrow, then we climb back up into the 70s. So our average high for this time of year is normally lower 70s. So this is definitely much higher than what we were supposed to be seeing this time of year, but it should feel very pleasant. So great to have that Storm Track 3 app, especially since we've had warnings the past couple of days. The other big thing we're keeping an eye on, of course, is that high fire threat the next couple of days. But we are going to be warming up, which is some good news for some of us. We're going to be in the 50s today, though, so still on the chilly side, climbing to the 60s tomorrow, 70s for the next couple of days after that. Those lows also returning to the 50s, so won't be nearly as cold with the 20s and 30s, and even maybe a chance of rain, some storms to start our next work week.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but the past couple of mornings I've had to break out my winter jacket because it has been pretty cold out there.
Yeah, I grabbed mine this morning.
And it's also good to keep in mind of that fire threat, as you have pointed out. Yeah, it's not a good time to be burning, even though it's beautiful weather outside.
Still very dry.
All right.
Thanks for that update, Katie.
Thanks.